Whiskey Cactus here. Welcoming you back to The Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero. Trails from Zero. We are in the process of doing ourselves a moon temple. So let's get into the moon temple. We did a bit of it. I don't remember which door we went in and which door we did. Okay. Now I remember. Yep. I'm remembering now. Okay. Here we go. So we're doing this. That was super nice. Love that. Good job, Noe. Let's do it again. Let's do it the fuck again. She's really fast. She's got, like, better speed than most of us, it seems like. I was gonna say it's because she's a higher level, but she's not. So I don't know what that's about. Oh god. Oh god, you're new and scary. Do it again. Dullahan. Uh-oh. Resists everything. Didn't kill any of it. Great. Alright, cool. Alright, not too bad. Not too bad. Okay, so we've got a door there. That's the only way out of this room. Okay, we got this door here. And this leads us to a treasure. Celestial Bomb, we take those. With the item you took still in your hand, you look at the chest. It looks back at you with an expression that says, bruh. I know, right? I fucking know, right? I know. Fucking know. Right? Alright, so it's important to remember that we still have another place on the other side that we haven't finished looking at yet. So there's that. There is, in fact, that. I'll take all this free experience, man. This is great. Hold on. Hold on. This is a maze. Why are we doing a maze? Why is this a labyrinth? I don't care for labyrinth. Jesus Christ. Okay, hold on. As long as the enemies don't respawn, I guess it's fine. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck are you? Poltergeist. What crazy shenanigans do you... Oh, God. I don't like that. Do you have anything that, like, cures status? No. Alright, we just gotta kill this thing before it kills Lloyd. There we go. Don't care for things that petrify me, that's for damn sure. Damn it. Alright. It's not bad. Take that thing out for sure. Alright. Feel a sharp gaze stare at you from inside the void. Whose eyes are those? I don't know. I don't know, man. Spooky. It's spooky. Quite spooky. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh, okay. Never mind. We're good. We're good. Got iron shoes. Chest is as empty as your soul. Chest kind ill needs a looter such as you. That's what they tell me. Alright, so this was all dead end. I'm glad I went this way then. Okay. Fuck, 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 fuck. It's a lot of dudes. It's a lot of dudes. Can we shoot them, please? Why can't you be like Yuna? Why can't you have gunner mode too? That'd be helpful. Lloyd. Alright, here we are. Press the button. Sweet. So we're close. We're close to being able to finish off, but we can't finish off yet. Now, I think where we want to go is we need to finish off the spot that we didn't finish before, but I think we have this shortcut which will take us where we need to go. Maybe. Is this it? No. Is this? No. Fuck. Fuck. Is it? This is it. Is this. Found it, guys. Guys, I found it. Here we are. Alright, so we already looted this room of treasure. We already got the treasures in here, so now we just gotta go to the door. So we have not been through this door yet. Oh god, really? Oh, that's so stupid. Okay. That's so stupid. It's 2 steps away from just being done with this route anyway. Oh god, that's funny. All right. All right. What crazy boss thing are we gonna have to fight in here? Here we go. Ghosts. We got ghosts. Gonna fight the ghosts. It's a weird looking eye. Don't care for it. What is this? Whatever it is, don't like the look of it one bit. How the hell is there a place like this behind a chapel? It's not normal, that's for sure. These ruins seem way too twisted to belong to the Septian Church. I'm curious about that pattern on the floor there. Resembles an eye, doesn't it? Why are you dotting, Tio? What do you know about that? She's extra dotting. Do you notice something? Odds are this place served as some sort of ritual chamber. Ritual for what, Tio? A horrid place. Used to offer live sacrifices. Sacrifices? Yes, I imagine those dark red stains on the floor from the victim's spilled blood. Of course, I would not know for sure without a proper composition test. Kinda wishing I hadn't heard that. Still don't understand what all this is doing here in the first place, though. Again? It's gonna show up this time. A big ol' thing. Did you guess a big ol' thing? Because that's what it is. It's a big ol' thing. No way, is that thing a devil? Please be careful. I am detecting massive amounts of spiritual energy from it. Now here's the thing. Back in Trails in the Sky the Third, we fought a lot of devils and stuff, but it was in the context of we were inside the Recluse Cube or whatever it was. The thing inside the cube thing. So none of it was actually real. It was all stuff that was created by the Oriole, which was not actually real. This is fucking real. This is fucking real, guys. We're not in the cube anymore. The heck? We're supposed to be cops, not exorcists. Here it comes. Yikes. Alright, what are we looking at? Arc Devil. Weak to space. Immune to all status effects, of course. Is this one of those things that... Do these, like, repel arts or stuff? I don't know. We're gonna start with Randy. Doing one of these. Let's see what this does for us. Not bad. We take those. I would like to just kind of take these things out as quickly as possible. Oh, can you? Oh, no. Yeah, you can do that. That's fine. That works. Great. Do you have Impede? You sure do. Thank you, Tio. Appreciated. Don't do that, but you can still cast arts, right? Yeah. That was silly. Why'd I do that? I know it's immune to it. Or resists it. Or oh, really? You're gonna do that? Okay. Great. What crafts do you have? You have, like, good stuff, right? You have some pretty good stuff. That's not bad. Sleep set, but it's immune to sleep, so... Yeah, it's not gonna be that good. Alright, so just keep shooting it with your gun. Alright. Now, what are you weak to? Oops. Space. But the higher elements are okay. You don't have any of the higher elements. But you do have this stuff. So that's not bad, actually. You can be the healer. And then you can cast Dark Matter. Don't shoot me, please. Alright, so you can cast things like... You can't use Chrono Down, that doesn't work. It doesn't matter. None of that matters. So we can crest. That works. Stop healing. Don't fucking heal. Please don't heal. You can Soul Blur. You gotta just keep going, Dark Matter. You can move. Why don't you move? And then you can go Recuria. You don't have, like, regular Curia? You go big or go home, Lloyd? That's all you got? Let's go big? Guess that's fine. Stop creating more. Do this. It's helpful. Stop healing. Please stop healing. Please fucking stop healing. I would really appreciate it if you would stop healing. It's good damage. It's okay damage. It's decent damage. Honestly, I'm pretty okay with this now. Situation has gotten a lot better. There we go. Got him. Now you just gotta take you out. Who cares? Beautiful. Hell yeah. Sure. We managed to take it down. What in Adios' name was that? Looked like a devil straight from the church's testaments. Regardless of its origin, it was emitting a terrifying amount of spiritual energy. Ghosts, skeletons, evil creatures, and now we're fighting devils? This place is messed up, man. Given our current position, I'm pretty sure the bell's right above us. Let's go check it out, everyone. Let's. Yeah, let's. Alright. I don't know, man. This is creepy. It's very creepy. Why is it glowing? The sound. It's almost like the bell is resonating with something. Could it be? Perhaps this bell truly is the cause of all the strange things happening here. Yeah, maybe. The bell? What do you mean by that? Of course, I do not know the specifics. What if it's an artifact, guys? What if it's one of the goddess's artifacts? Feel as if this bell is essentially the nucleus of the otherworldly aura covering this entire temple. In other words, if we can put an end to the resonance, maybe, just maybe, everything will go back to normal? Let's hit it. Let's hit it. What do you think, Sergeant Major? Should we give it a shot? Yes, let's do it. Lloyd, Randy, can you give me a hand? Let's try to stop it together. Oh, we're not going to hit it? Roger Wilco. Who's he? Ah? It's like the Four Giants with Majora's Mask. Except, not. Gloom lifted. Got clear skies now. The otherworldly aura over the temple seems to have dissipated. Which may mean things have changed inside as well, right? Should we head back in and take a look? Or we should head back in and take a look. Roger. No Wilco this time, just Roger. Yeah, all the stuff's gone. No more demons. So look at that. Sunlight shining through. Seems like the monster's up and vanished too. Yeah, but we should check the lower floor just to be sure. I no longer detect the presence of the time, space, or mirage elements in the area. It appears as if the distorted space has returned to normal. It's good to hear. Still, how did all this happen in the first place? Definitely had something to do with that bell, but I don't really understand any more than that. Unfortunately, that is beyond my knowledge. However, I say there is a high likelihood that the bell is actually an artifact of some kind. See? See, guys? I know what I'm talking about. It's an artifact. What is an artifact? I didn't play any of the Trails in the Sky games. I am unfamiliar with this term. Artifacts are the remnants of the ancient Zemurian civilization that existed 1,200 years ago. They seem to hold powers beyond orbital technology and are under the strict control of the church. Yeah, you hear stories about things popping up every now and then, like some pompous rich fool will end up in hot water after the church confiscates a crazy powerful artifact he was hiding. Yeah? Yeah, when did that happen? That didn't happen in Liberl, did it? First I've heard of it. It's not surprising the average person won't encounter many artifacts in their daily life. They are unable to be analyzed with modern technology, and many are dangerous, so the church keeps a tight hold on them. Either way, I think we've collected more than enough information about these ruins. Let's turn in a report and leave further investigations to the specialists. Okay, time to call it a day, I suppose. Everyone, thank you so much for your help with this investigation. Anything for you, Noelle. Literally anything. Fucking anything. Absolutely anything. We made it. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I was actually pretty scared. I didn't notice a damn thing, Ellie. Still curious about the bell, though. Wonder if it really is an artifact. Monsters were the strangest ones I've ever seen, too. Stargazer's Tower was mysterious, but this temple was really something else. Let's not forget that creepy ritual chamber behind the chapel. Wish I could. Honestly, I feel like this place is much too ominous to have ever been a church. What exactly happened here 500 years ago? Dio? You're dotting again. What you doing there? What you thinking about? Thinking about answers to questions? Wanna share with the class? Well, I say we leave that question to the specialist and get out of here. Did nobody notice the dotting? Guess not. I knew this place was going to be spooky, but I feel like I just did 10 back-to-back rounds on the horror coaster. Hey man, I'm not allowed to go to Michelin Wonderland in this game, so why don't you shut the fuck up? Also, fuck the horror coaster. I know what you mean. Anyway, we should head back. Oh, right, the car isn't anywhere nearby. Fuck. Well, I guess we're walking. I guess we're doing a little walking. This is what it's like to be bracers, isn't it? Oh god, no. No abyss worms. None of that bullshit. Can I? No, I can't. I just piss them off. Alright. Just piss them off. Can't do that with you either. Nah. Alright, well, we got, oh, there's an abyss worm. Great! Why did I do this? Why did I think this was a good idea? Because they're not strong, that's why. That's why. But they also give no experience, so there's really no point. See, they run away from me. Excuse me. Alright, here we go. Oh god. Oh god. Hi. You're big. You weak too? Fire? I don't really have that. I got Soul Blur though. Ow. Why am I fighting? Don't hit Ellie. There's the car. What are your guys' plans now? Still have a bit of time before I need to get back. Would you like to ride anywhere? Let me think. Take her up on the offer while we have the chance. A call? A call? Who's calling? Lloyd Banning, Special Sports Section. Oh, hello, Lloyd. Oh, hey, it's sister-in-law. I mean, Fran. May I ask where you guys are headed, or where you guys are right now? In the tunnel on Mines Mountain Path. I just finished investigating some ruins with your sister. Oh, good work, everyone. Assume the investigation went well. We fought some ghosts and shit and some, like, devils from hell. But otherwise, yeah, it was fine. You know, just your average Tuesday. We're all done for now, anyway. Do you need your sister? I can put her on the call if so. Nah, no, that's okay. If I needed to talk to her, I would have just called her Enigma Silly. Okay, Fran, thank you. I'm actually calling because someone was asking for the SSS. Oh, really? The mayor of Mainz needs a consultation with your team. Well, I mean, if they're reaching out to us directly, that means we're beating the bracers, doesn't it? One of the locals from Mainz left to visit Crossbell City, but he hasn't returned for several days. So I gathered from everything you told me. Yeah, that sounds bad. Okay. Fortunately for us, your sister can give us a ride there. Don't be afraid to work her to the bone. I'm not going to do that, Fran. I'm not going to do that. Was that Fran? Yeah, she called to tell us about a new request. Someone left Mainz to visit the city and has yet to return home. Alright, I guess we're gonna do that. Leave it to me. I will do that. Okay, but first, we're going to unequip you of all your stuff. And all your orbments. Gotta just take all of that. Just take all this free stuff. Look at all that free stuff we just got. Look at all that free stuff we just got. We're done with Noel, so it's fine. Alright. So. Let's go. Let's go ahead to mines. Oh no, the city's on fire. Oh wait. And here we are. Welcome to Mines, everyone. Thank you, Noe. Really is nice being able to drive. Wish we had a car. Now that we're here, let's do the thing and the stuff and the things and the things and stuff. I know how to get to the mayor's place, guys. Come on now. Brother Logie is gonna be super cranky when he gets home from work. You're the one who was into Noel, right? So you're my rival. Hello. Gantz being here or not, cleaning isn't usually very hard to take care of. Oh, is he the one who's usually sitting here drinking? Usually drinking? But he's not here. Interesting. Even he doesn't know where Gantz went. Wonder what happened to him. Alright, man. Stuff's getting weird. Look, he's been taking his job seriously. It's because Gantz isn't there to distract him. That's, well... Hey, man. Sometimes. Let's all celebrate Logie. Bring some you-know-what. Well, I don't know what. I'd like to know what. What's going on, guys? Hasn't been the same without Gantz. It's Gantz is who knows where I can't slack off. Where's Gantz run off to? Alright, so we've got a big list of people who are being fucking weird, huh? Gantz is being weird. Who else was being weird? Bond is being weird. Dino, our buddy Dino, is being weird. Our best pal Dino is being weird. Something was going on with one of the guys from Arkansas. I don't know, man. Special sports section. Here we are. Apologies for making you come all this way. Truth be told, I intended to go see you in the city, but... What's going on? Take a seat. I'll pour some tea. Let's have some tea and talk about some gossip. What do we got? I got some details. In summary, one of your miners, Gantz, traveled to Crossbell City almost 2 weeks ago and hasn't been back since. He was there. We saw Gantz in Crossbell. He was in the same place for the entire anniversary festival. Now, here's the test. Study your notes. Where was Gantz? He's a diehard gambler. To the point that he apparently goes to that casino in the city's entertainment district every weekend to flirt with Lady Luck. Hasn't contacted anyone for 2 whole weeks, has us worried. Well, maybe he's dead. Maybe. Or maybe he hit it rich. And just said, I'm not fucking mining anymore, man. Yeah, what are the chances of that? Maybe he's dead. Maybe he ran out of money. Let's be real. Everyone around town is wondering where he's gone or if something happened to him. What if he ran out of money and took out a loan from Ravach? It's definitely strange. Maybe some specific reason he has not returned, such as being involved in an accident. Or an accident. At the very least, I hope he wasn't attacked by monsters. There's also the possibility that he could have been attacked by monsters. What if the miner is just a damn good gambler? Guy can make a killing in the casino if he plays the card right. If I was flush with cash, be chilling in Michelin with a drink in one hand and the other around a pretty lady's waist. I mean, he could be. Doubt that's the case. For starters, he isn't you. Well, that's just rude. It's just a rude thing to say. Randy makes a valid point about gambling, though. We cannot ignore the possibility. Well, unfortunately, I think we might have to rule that one out. Why? Say he loves to gamble. Gantz is the least serious person I've ever had the pleasure of knowing, but while he may love gambling to death, he's absolutely horrible at it. Oh, okay, well. Yeah, but you said he's horrible at it. Is he playing, like, poker, or is he, like, playing slots? Because one of those two things, being horrible at isn't really a thing. I mean, if he just hits the fucking sevens all the time. I mean, who knows? He's got the luck of a man who would keel over from a splinter. Every time he comes home, his wallet is dry as a desert. Okay, well. In that case, might make some cash in the lottery, but without any real skill, I doubt he'd win much in a poker game. I'm saying. Perhaps he took out a sum of Mira and ran off before the loan sharks could catch him. I'm also saying. Maybe he didn't run off before the loan sharks could catch him, and that's why nobody's heard from him in 2 weeks. It's another possibility to consider. Uh-huh. Well, we'll find Gantz. Investigating the casino. Alright, leave this matter in your hands. Alright, team. I'll be home in no time. Why, thank you, Noe. I love you. Anything here? We got the orbital stereo, right? Pretty sure we got that. Protective helmet, I don't really need. Oh, I'm gonna need some of this stuff. I haven't done this yet, but I'll probably do this over the weekend or something. Oops. Let me make sure I have ingredients. There's gonna be a lot of save scumming. And here's the thing, like, I'm gonna want to do this. The peculiar dishes. I'm also gonna want to, if I'm doing it, I might as well also do the correct dishes. Right? Alright. Here goes. And we're driving through the scenery. Just thinking about this, and then thinking about Trails Through Daybreak, where they have, like, legitimate just fucking highways and shit. Thanks again for your help today, everyone. Be sure to return the favor as soon as I can. There's no need, it was nothing really. That's right, in fact, I'd say a once-in-a-lifetime experience like today's little adventure is thanks enough. Sure. Speaking of that, I've been thinking of everything we saw at the temple. We should contact Crossbow Cathedral. Yeah, let's let them know that it's like devils and Satan and shit. I'll discuss things with the deputy commander. We'll figure out what to do. I'm gonna get started on your missing minor investigation. Yeah, we want to do that. Bye, Noe. It was a joy working with you. It was a joy taking all of your equipment. No time to waste. Alright, before we do that, I want to... Never mind. Never mind. Time of the day when business at the casino really starts to pick up. Well then, time to do as they do in the entertainment district and hit the slots. No, Randy. Randy, no. Going undercover would be one thing, but there's absolutely no reason for us to start gambling. Sure there is. We could win some money. Right? That is what we're trying to do. Win money. Alright, fine. What do you say? Gantz? Did one of our regulars. Penchant for losing until recently. Details from the owner. Alright, well, let's see what you say. Only come the weekends. Used to only come the weekends. Okay, I get it. Talk to the owner. I get it. Yo. Apparently, everyone wants me to talk to you. What do you got about Gantz? Why, that's preposterous. What do you mean it's preposterous? He was just here earlier today. He left after winning quite a hefty sum of money. Huh? He won? As far as we were told, the guy we're looking for is unlucky as he is terrible at cards. Oh, I assure you, I know the man well. It all started about 2 weeks ago. Been a while since I'd last seen him, but I swear it was like he was a completely different person. Out of nowhere, he put my dealers in the biggest losing streak the casino's ever seen. Lost about 500,000 Mira to him now. See, a normal casino would look at that and be like, let's get him in a room somewhere. And, find out what the fuck's going on. 500,000? It's an exorbitant amount of money. I mean, I have almost 200,000 on me. No friggin' way, man. It's gotta be cheating, right? As I'm sure you know, we are professionals here. If someone was cheating, it wouldn't escape our notice. Besides, it's not only his skill that's completely changed, his luck has become miraculously good as well. Interesting. Gantz hasn't returned to mines for some time now. Well, why the fuck would he if he's just raking in the cash? The hotel across the street. Deluxe suite on the top floor, I bet. Okay, well, rags to riches. Let's, alright, let's see what the angle is. What's the fucking angle? What you got going on, bud? Nobody's that lucky. No one's that lucky. It will be bedtime in a few hours. Save your dreams of luxury for then. It might be bedtime for you, Tio. Not this one. I think we found Gantz. This fucking guy. This fucking guy. Alright. Is that you, Randy? Oh my, long time no see. Ah, pleasure's all mine, ladies. Who the hell are you people? Excuse us, Sarah, with the CPD. You must be Gantz from Mainz, correct? That's right. And I met you somewhere before. Have we? I recognize this man. I believe we saved him from warhounds during our first time in Mainz. Yeah, I believe we did. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think I remember now. Y'all those kids from way back when, ain't you? What you want? Received a request from the mayor of Mainz. He told us you'd gone missing. Mayor's looking for me. What does he want with me? Come on, man. You've been gone for like 2 weeks without telling anyone. Everyone back in town was worried about you. They thought something had happened. So they asked us to go for looking for you. Okay. Well, you found me. Good job, officers. Don't matter none. I ain't ever going back to Mainz. Are you serious? For what reason? Excuse me? I have so much money now, I don't need that job. Ain't it obvious? I'm the greatest gambler in the state has ever seen. And that ain't just my killer skill at the tables. Oh no, Lady Luck can't keep her hands off me too. Who the hell would want to go back to Mainz just to smash rocks all day long? But, come on, man. You sure that's what you want? Everybody's worried sick about you. You can at least contact the mayor and let him know you're okay. Shut up, just shut up. You can't order me around like this, kid. Okay, dude. Jesus. More round of bark, I'll be off to Michelin for me. Hey, ladies, how about I take yous to the fancy schmancy resorts this weekend? You can pick whatever you want from those boutiques they got, too. It's on me. Wow, really? I can't wait to go. Well, he sucks. Guy's drunk off his own success and plenty of booze from the look of it. Things turned out is unfortunate, but all we can do is let the mayor know what happened. It's not really our place to force him to return to Mainz. Indeed, it was his own conscious decision. What are you dotting about, Lloyd? Well, I was just thinking. He was an amateur gambler who played on the weekend. He had a reputation for having no luck and poor judgment. So how did he suddenly end up on such a huge winning streak? Well, maybe he's just fucking lucky, dude. Maybe he just got lucky. It's fishy as hell. You'd think it'd take for him to teach me a few of his tricks. I was under the impression you were already a skilled gambler yourself, Randy. No, I ain't half bad, but 2-week-long hot streak to rake in 500,000 Mira? Pretty sure Gambler Jack's the only man who could do something like that. That is a reference to one of the books that we read back in... Well, we didn't read them on screen, but one of the book series from Trails in the Sky. Also referenced in Trails in the Sky, the third, one of the minigame doors. Gambler Jack. Jack's a fictional character, Randy. Yeah, it's totally a fictional character. Oh. The heck you guys still doing here? There's no way to treat old Randy. Can I ask you guys something real quick? A little curious about that Gantz fellow in there. Go right ahead. What is he involved in some sort of crime? No, it ain't nothing like that. Just wondering if he always acts that full of himself. No, it was more than a few drinks in, but still, he was laying the attitude on a bit thick, don't you think? Yeah, I can see what you mean. It's true, he wasn't that high and mighty when he first started coming around here. When he started winning, though, he got louder and way more bossy. But it's part of our job to deal with customers like that, so we didn't really think twice about it. Yeah, I see. Safe to say that it wasn't just the alcohol making him like that. Personality aside, the man is something else. It's almost as if he could see through the cards when they were laid down. He must have razor-sharp senses. No kidding, it's totally insane to be honest. He even won straight-up bets at the roulette table, too. Think he can read the dealer's minds or see into the future? Maybe he's got an artifact. Or something. I mean, this is a world that doesn't have, like, magic, but it's got sort of magic. It's got quasi-magic. It's got orbal shit, right? Like, what if he's got, like, some orbal shit? Some crazy orbment? Or an artifact, or something like that. Can we, like, just rule that straight out, or not? I don't know that we can. Or maybe he's just fucking absurdly lucky. So beyond just having good instincts. Sounds more like a superpower. Damn it, why couldn't Adios have blessed me with such wonderful talents? Okay. Okay, what are we doing here, guys? What is this? What is this? Why is everybody dotting, and why is especially Tio dotting, and nobody's fucking saying anything about it? What do you know? What do you know, Tio? You got a theory? I mean, she's got her little fucking cat ear things. What if it's something like that? That's about all we know about Gantz. Is that all you needed? Yep. I think I'll come see you cuties again when I get some free time. We'll see about that. Okay, then I won't. Jeez. Fine. Anyway, we should let the mayor know what happened. You got your answers. Uh-huh. Yeah, he's here. Can hardly believe it. Man like Gantz winning a fortune at the casino and living in a luxury hotel. Tried to reason with him, but he refuses to return to Mainz. Excuse me? Jesus. So we figured the least we could do was report the situation to you. Done more than enough. I'll make my way to the city tomorrow and speak with Gantz myself. Good luck with that, dude. It sounds like something that I don't want to have anything to do with, quite frankly. Be counting on you all. Alright, well, I did, like, kind of hook in some additional follow-up business, so he'll probably be coming back to us and not the Bracers. You're welcome. Alrighty. Stop dotting. Stop it. Share with the class TO. Nah. We're not doing that. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. Nope. No more Mishy. No more Mishy until you share with the class. Taking away all your Mishy stuff. Kia's been waiting all day for us. Uh-huh. Good. Good. All your exhaustion will vanish, and then you'll be able to share with the class all the stuff that you've been keeping bottled up, right? Right? Alright, let's go see Kia. Let's go see Kia. Let's go do it. Let's go this way. Hi, guys. Oh, outrageously generous tip. Always keep the tip. They don't need to know. You don't need to know. You guys are still out here? Still fucking out here? Alright. Hi, Kia. Oh, you're back, yay. What'd she say? Oh, you're home, welcome back. Could power all of Crossbell. With all your energy. Yeah, you could do that. You guys are home late. Was there a lot of work today? Yup. Sure was. We killed ghosts and devils from hell. and then some guy is really good at gambling all of a sudden. If we didn't have Noelle to ferry us around everywhere, we'd probably collapse on the side of the road somewhere, because we're worse than bracers, because bracers have to walk around a lot. It's good training. You should do it. Hey, Tio. You look super tired. Are you alright? Are you going to lie to this sweet little child? Tio? Are you going to look at this sweet little child in her sweet little face and fucking lie? Is that what you're about to do, Tio? Here you go. Supercharged Tio. That's Kia for you. Her smile will fill you full of pep quicker than any medicine out there. Thank you, Kia. I think I am sufficiently recharged. Is Chief not home? Chief, oh, he's in his office. Someone came to visit and he's still talking with him. Oh? Who dat? Old man with a beard and a big belly. He kind of reminds me of a bear. Oh, that's the lawyer. Lawyer. Yeah, lawyer. That's right. Alright, you go cook, Tio. Alright, Tio and Kia can go cook. I have a feeling Kia's just gonna go like that and the fucking meal will be done, right? Is that kind of her thing now? What you guys got going on? Helping out with dinner. It'll be a winner. You're gonna make a steak and then a cake that's yummy yum? Is that what you're gonna do? What's going on? What's going on, Grimwood? And Sergey, what took so long? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you fight fucking Satan today? Sergey? What took so long? Listen to this fucking guy. I literally fought demons from hell today. What's going on? Some matters to discuss with Sergey. Since I was in the neighborhood, I took the opportunity to stop by. What kind of matters? It's about Kia's identity. Oh dear. Do you know something? Do you know something, my man? No. Oh, well, okay. Great. Seems a request was also submitted to the guild, but I, at Sergey's behest, explored another possibility. Unfortunately, it wasn't... No, actually, I'm pleased to say the possibility I looked into was a bust. Oh, really? And what possibility was that? Pertaining to a story several years back. This is notebook time, guys. This is time for notebooks. I want to get your notebooks out and get ready to take some fucking notes. It's gonna be... This is absolutely gonna be on the test later. There were multiple cases of child abductions, primarily focused in the Calvard Republic. Now I'm just gonna put the brakes on for a second and let you read that sentence again. And then go back through 200 hours of content. And think about any possible thing that may have happened in the fucking Republic. How long have we been playing Trails now? This is the kind of shit where it's like, okay, they're gonna drop something on us, and now we have to rethink the entire series with this new information in mind, right? Okay? So, that happens frequently, by the way. About once a game, if not more. There are multiple cases of child abductions, primarily focused in the Calvard Republic. And this, did he say how long ago this was? Several years, okay. Child abductions. I'll omit the more unnecessary details, but it was a pretty massive case. You're taking notes, right? Because Calvard wasn't the only country targeted, an international investigation team was created to get to the bottom of things. Each country's army, police force, the Bracer Guild, you name it. Everyone cooperated to put an end to that mess. It's crazy. It's the first I've heard of it. Same here. Since it was kept under wraps, it must have been pretty damn serious. Yeah. Only, like, touching most games in this entire series. Serious? Yeah. Eventually, the case was closed. In the end, it was decided that due to its nature, it was to be kept strictly confidential. The only reason I know about it is because I was involved serving as an advisor. Hold on a second. You're saying there's a chance Kia could be one of the victims from this whole abduction incident. Well, apparently he just said it was a bust, so I would assume she was not one of the victims, which is why he's happy. Thought the same thing, so I searched through the case records again, and to my relief, I wasn't able to find children who matched Kia's description. For the record, nearly all the men responsible for those horrors were arrested, and the remainder committed suicide. Simply came by today to inform Sergei of my findings. I see. I'm relieved that Kia wasn't a part of that, but the fact that it actually happened... would have ended up telling you about this all eventually. Anyway, we're back to square one with Kia. Well, that's fine. We'll just keep doing what we're doing. And we'll look after the little kiddo until we find one of her relatives. Right, I'd appreciate it if you kept sheltering the child here, but in case we can't end up finding a relative, we should consider entrusting her to a foster family or to a church orphanage. Well, see, that's why you don't imprint on them. But those are outcomes all of you need to start considering. Adopting a kid isn't like taking in some stray animal. She can't just keep living here forever. I smoke. And I'm not going to stop smoking even for the child. No matter how cute she might be. It might be true. Yeah, you're right. She'll need a good bit more care than some kitten, that's for sure. Sorry, everyone. Seems I brought down the mood a bit. What, with your child abduction story? Okay. No. You all just returned from a long day of work, didn't you? I imagine you have a report to deliver, so I should excuse myself. No, please wait. The truth is, there's something we were planning on consulting you about. So you see... the missing minor. Ah, working on a missing persons case. Yeah, we did that after we fought demons from hell, Sergei. Sounds like a job for the SSS, alright. Didn't seem like anything illegal was going on, so we just let him be. I wonder if we should have tried a little harder to get him to go home, though. Not really our place, dude. Well, that's a complicated question. If you're bracers, there'd be a little more wiggle room to negotiate. Comes with the job. Police officer tried to pull that move. However, odds are the whole situation would turn into a civil dispute. Yeah, it's not something we could really do, man. Exceedingly fine line. Guy's old enough to make his own decisions, so in the end, I guess it's none of our business. And if he were just some brat, we could have just given him a little kick in the rear and sent him home. However, you mentioned his skills and luck with gambling completely changed, almost like he was a different person. Yeah. That was weird. It's kind of weird. It's infectious. They're all doing it. Don't you dare say it's nothing. Don't you dare. Don't you fucking dare. You're gonna say it's nothing. I know you're gonna say it's nothing. Might just be a coincidence, but... lately, two similar stories have come to my attention. Oh? I have some guesses as to who they might be. Because we've been going around Crossbell every single day and talking to fucking everybody. we've picked up on some of the chatter that's going on around town, which is why you do that. Pain in the ass, because it takes fucking 2 hours every stream to do it, but we do it because now we're in a position to, I can tell you which 2 people. No, it's not lucky bastards who hit the jackpot. It's a bit different. Stories I heard involve a stockbroker who works for a securities firm and the manager of a trading company. Recently, both companies sustained heavy losses and were almost in the red, but in the last few days, they seem to have experienced an incredible rebound. Could hardly believe it until I saw the numbers. Especially the stockbroker. He said he bought and sold stocks with unprecedented luck and intuition, as if he could see the future. Hey, Whiskey Cactus, did you specifically seek out certain NPCs to, like, get involved with over the course of the game, just so that it would pay off here? Yeah, actually, I did. How about that? Sounds pretty familiar. Don't worry, I'm sure it's only a coincidence. However, from what I've heard, these two have also become extremely arrogant, just as their fortunes reversed. That tidbit piqued my interest. I bet it did. Hey, Ian, any chance you know the backgrounds of these two? Not yet, but if you're interested, I can start looking into them right away. Check possible ties, I presume. Mm-hmm. Yeah, did they all go to the same, like, I don't know, seminar? They all read the same self-help book? What was that book I got from the library? The, like, how to use your 5 minutes or some shit? When you're in the business, Lloyd, it never hurts to have all the info you can. It's as simple as that. Guy told me something like that, too, and that the decisive factors in an investigation are intuition and the information you uncover. Alright, we will absolutely be coming back to your office, Mr. Grimwood. You sound like a fount of information. Ravachenko. That's the music track, but it's not Ravach. It's Heyoe. Keiji Tang. Gotta pull the Keiji Tang voice out of nothing. Ravach managed to recover their smuggling routes? Yes, sir. 3 of the routes were decimated over the last week. Have already been reorganized. Been trying to impede them, but their resilience was most unexpected. How curious. I was led to believe that they didn't have the manpower to accomplish such a thing. Did their boss finally involve himself in their restoration efforts? That's the strangest part. The killing bear was nowhere to be found. This appeared to solely be the work of subordinates. Weird. The reports state that they only brought enough for a small squad. Not only that, but there were no warhounds present either. Apparently this guy's also voiced by Keiji Tang. How interesting. Now I'm even more curious. It's weird we have the same voice. Isn't that weird? Had this been a battle of even numbers, Heyoe should have come out victorious. Did they employ those Reinford heavy machine guns, perhaps? Yes, actually. Their main forces appeared to have been armed with them. However, the report also mentions that their battle prowess has skyrocketed. Interesting. I get the impression Don Marconi is trying his utmost to appease the speaker and quell his rage. I don't recall any new reports of Jaegers being employed, or any training exercises being held either. Very peculiar indeed. You implying that they've acquired a trump card right under our noses? Precisely. As far as I'm able to tell, this trump card of theirs is something truly extraordinary indeed. Perhaps even more so than our own. Like Yin, however, this new measure of theirs is something that can turn the tide of battle in a moment's notice. How the hell did they... What was that? Ah yes, speak of the devil and he shall appear. Got a big problem on our hands. A group of men draped in black are unloading rounds into the building. Ravach, I think. There's about 10 of them, and the killing bear isn't one of them. There are only 10 measly grunts. Hurry up and finish it off. Finish them off, then. Don't worry about the police. This is self-defense, so anything goes. Well, the thing is, those guys aren't human, I'm telling you. They're holding massive machine guns with just one hand. First floor has been breached. Jesus. Only a matter of time before they reach us, sir. Damn, if only Master Yin was here. Always gotta have time to push those glasses up the bridge of your nose with 2 fingers. Why aren't they glinting? Come on, they gotta glint. It's not anime glasses guy shit without glinting glasses. Oh dear. I doubt even I could outwit our foes in such a barbaric situation as this. Master Cao, you don't mean... Let's go, Lao. Relying on Yin for a petty squabble like this would be a stain on Heoa's name. Come, let us demonstrate our might as the conquerors of the Eastern Quarter. Jeez. Well, that sounds like a whole lot of not our problem. You guys want to kill each other, I'm okay with that. This girl is full of surprises. You're telling me that Kia cooked all of these sunny side up eggs for us. Yeah, apparently she can just magic them into existence, as we saw before. You know. She sure did. Technique was so good I ended up picking up a few tricks from her. Fried eggs with a bit of runny yolk. Nice. Get a load of this bacon, too. It's fried to perfection. Just the right amount of crispiness. She displayed just as much skill helping me with yesterday's cream stew. Are you sure you don't have any training in the culinary arts, Kia? Well, she doesn't remember, so... I don't know, maybe. Fucking remember anything, guys, remember? Whenever I cook, it's like my hands are moving on their own. Well, I guess it's possible to retain skills like that through muscle memory. The fact that she's this talented at her age is pretty amazing. Hey, Tio, I was wondering, do you feel okay today? Yeah, you were dotting a lot yesterday, and we kinda didn't ask you about it out of politeness, but if you're gonna keep doing it, you better fucking talk. If you're not feeling 100%, maybe you should take a day off and rest. No, I am fine. After all, I went to bed quite a bit earlier than usual yesterday. I don't think we have any urgent requests to take care of, so we can always wait and see how you're feeling. Ring, ring, ring. Welp. So much for that. Lloyd Banning's in special support. Yeah, I know already. Oh, God. This fucking kid. Oh, God. I hate this kid. I hate this kid. I hate this kid. What do you want, Yona? Now, where the heck are you? Where are you? What are you doing right now? Yona. I was expecting a night owl like yourself to be awake this early in the morning. Huh, implying I didn't pull an all-nighter. But enough about that. It doesn't matter. From how carefree you sound, I bet you don't know anything at all, right? Don't know anything about what? So you don't know. Well then. I, the great and brilliant Yona, will do you a favor. In the dead of night yesterday, well, technically today, I guess, but that's beside the point. Either way, someone raided Heoa's office. What? They were caught completely off guard, too. No offense, all defense, you know? Apparently, they took some serious damage. If you ask me, it had to have been done by those Ravach guys. It's not outside the realm of possibility. Thanks for the heads up, Yona. You owe me one now, Lloyd. That was Yona. Yeah, something crazy's popped up. Is that really true? No, it's a lie. It's freaking insane. It's bold of them to pull such a stunt in the city, even if it was in the middle of the night. But... Well, this is true. I bet anything the First Division's already jumped on the case. You guys don't even get out of your chairs. It's already taken out of your hands. Bothers you that much, though, then go ahead and check it out, but only after you finish eating. You be good to go, Tio? Yes, of course. We can walk over to the Harbor District after we finish our breakfast. You know they're just gonna kick us out, right? You know that Dudley's gonna be there with his stupid fucking glasses, And he's gonna fucking stand there and be like, yeah, 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 yeah. And then we're gonna try to get answers, and he's gonna be like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then he's gonna kick us out. Right? We know that's how it's gonna go. That's how it's gonna go. Oh. There's no new quests. Oh. I already reported those. Man, okay, so we got nothing to do. Okay. Hey, guys. Thank you. Alright, just to be clear, I do have the stereo, right? Yeah, I do. Okay. I have all of the decorations for everybody. Yeah. We did that, we finished that. That has been finished. Yes. Yes, it has. Alright, let's sleep in Tio's bed. Let's see if we can feed a cat. Can we feed a cat? Cat need to be fed? No. Cat does not need to be fed. Hey, dog. Alright, so we're gonna go around and talk to everybody in the world, right? Gonna talk to everybody. What wisdom do you have to dispense today, Flot? Uh-oh. Oh, no. My blood pressure spikes whenever I think about how the Diet meeting went. Yeah. You and about a lot of other people. Nothing new here, right? Oh. Nope. New sales strategy? Good for you. Must be nice to not have to worry about stuff. Snacks are the absolute best. They sure are. Buying a pile of snacks. Snacks are pretty great. Well, he said he'd play with me today. I was super duper happy. Play. Jesus Christ. Mailing. It's adorable. Hey, it's you. Hey, Hazel. What's going on? Harbor District's pretty close by, so I got a bit worried. Everything's fine. Aww, adorable. Hello, Clarice. Heard there was some horrible incident in the Harbor District recently. Fran isn't a detective, so she should never be sent out on the scene, but I still worry for her. The CPD has been getting involved in so many dangerous incidents lately that my worry for Fran has just skyrocketed. Yeah. I will do my best to protect my future sister-in-law, future mother-in-law. What? I didn't say anything. Hey, bud. Sounds like there was some huge kerfuffle over in the Harbor District. Yeah. Yeah, there was. Oh boy. Everybody's on standby. So the SSS crew is back again, huh? If you're here, then that must mean you've heard the news, I assume. Yeah, we heard it. Contacted everybody in the branch already, so they're gathered on the second floor. We're gonna do a thing. War between organizations. Difference in procedure. We've got our own way of handling an emergency, as I'm sure you do too. Yeah. Anyways, Sal is an incredibly cunning man. I'd be surprised if he didn't respond to this attack in some way, but I seriously doubt he'd rush to any sort of hasty retaliation either. Hey, you guys. It's you guys. Hey, guys. What's going on? Aeolia, if the worst were to happen, I want you to focus on protecting the injured. Yes, Wenzel, I'm fully aware of what my role is. You don't need to remind me. Ideally, though, I'd rather things not come to that. I'm hoping we can find a way to peacefully resolve this soon. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. What's up, Lynn? Oh, talking to everybody. Oh, you guys came. You hear about the big news about Haoe already. Yeah, we've already started conducting our investigation. Seems all the bracers have gathered here too. That's a rare sight. See, the Divine Blade of Wind is downstairs. He truly is a sight to behold. Yeah, they contacted all of us on our enigmas this morning. That's why we all made our way here as soon as we could. Damn, you guys really are just too quick. Maybe it's you guys who are too slow. Fuck you, Lynn. Fucking Lynn. God. Oof. Said it, sister. Sure, there might not be that many people in that area at night, but civilians still could have gotten caught up in their mess. Man, just thinking about it's got me steamed. I'm ready to rearrange some mafia face with my stick. Fucking love you. Oh my god, Estelle. Man, I'm gonna see what those mafia guys had to say for themselves, too. But apparently, there's some kind of agreement where the police gets dibs in times like this. You ask me, it's just not fair. Well, since we can't do anything, it's up to you guys, Lloyd. Better give this your all. Alright. Thought I had a solid grasp on the situation in Crossbell, but when an incident like this occurs, it feels like there's some huge barrier to us. You can't say that. That's my line. You can't say barrier, Joshua. You owe me royalties. And by me, I mean Lloyd. Alright. You guys say anything interesting? Well, yeah, it's because shit happened in the Harbor District, and that's where the news is. Come on. You're, like, in charge of business here. What the fuck? You should know that a business just got shot up yesterday. Dude. Just because I sat across from you on the train doesn't mean, like, I can excuse your idiocy. Puck and Roos always look like they're having fun. I used to go to Sunday school with them. I'm a little jealous of their friendship. Yeah, well. Happens. Soup came good. Soup usually comes good. I don't know, man. Feels hard to fuck up soup. I guess you could just burn it or something, but, like, I don't know. Okay. What do we got going on here? We're making our rounds. What's going on, bud? Did you not pass the exam? Didn't you go to take the exam? Yeah, there's no newspaper because the Harbor District got shot up. Come on, blue-haired lad was still a newbie in the gang, but he had a strangely dangerous look in his eyes. What is Dino up to? Why is he acting weird lately? Oh. Well, man, I don't know what to tell you. Big dude with the weird haircut scares the hell out of me. Where's Dino? What's going on, bud? Everything okay with you? Haha, that sure felt good. Never liked that jerk anyway. All he ever did was boss me around all the time. Well, not anymore. Going in, suit yourself. I bet those guys are still shaking up for me showing them who's boss. Just you wait, by tomorrow, I'll be the great leader of the Saber Vipers. My dude Dino. What the fuck is he doing? What are you doing here? Hey, Wazzy, help. You were dotting again. Just a little worried about what the Vipers plan to do. I heard a bit of a minor dispute going on last night. Yikes. One of the Vipers has been behaving strangely for the last week. Is it my man Dino? Is it my man Dino? You know what? I know that I'm in safe hands if we're ever attacked, because I know how to use a gun. Mama's already used to that sort of thing. She'd be able to wipe them all out easy. You know, Mama ran a store in a conflict zone before I was born. She'd always tell me about these crazy firefights she'd have with her customers. Oh, Jingo. Yeah. Alright, I'm going in, Dino. Jed's one of the more senior dudes in our group. He usually trains us. How'd Dino absolutely destroy him? I don't know. How did Dino absolutely destroy him? Hell's the matter with Dino? Drop it, man. That one-on-one was all them, and Bob told us to quit bitching about it. Think I could just ignore this? Something happened? Yeah, you could say that. Dino, that idiot. Dino challenged one of our leaders, Jed, to a fight. It's totally insane, too. They kept trading blows until it was decided by an elbow to the jaw. It's just a newbie, yet he somehow managed to take down Jed? Possible. I never forgive that bastard. Hey, man, that's my dude Dino. Jed's the second strongest out of all of us. He's one of the leaders of the Vipers. Who the hell does Dino think he is? He'll pay for this. Dino becomes so disrespectful, and how the hell did he take down Jed? Nothing makes sense anymore. Whoa, whoa, you never seen it coming, never seen it coming. Jen's down for the count. The fight's a fight no matter how you cut it, yeah. Jed, go to the hospital now. No, I'm good. Doctor seeing me like this would be an embarrassment to the Vipers. Don't make me repeat myself, you dumbass. Get your ass to the hospital or I'll send you there on a stretcher myself. Sorry, I'll go. Why don't you stinking paws around here, you dogs? Alright, well, Dino's fucking weird. Gantz is fucking weird. Anybody else fucking weird? Apparently a stockbroker. We wouldn't happen to know any of those, would we? Hey, small children. Oh, Momo's part of the squad. Aw, that's adorable. That's so nice. What's up, Oscar? Imagine only having to worry about bread for your whole life. Isn't that great? Just bread. Just bread. Just bread. What a great thing. Finally took home some bread from here and forced my parents to try it, and now they've finally seen the light. There you go. I'm so happy for you, Katerina. Hey, Bennett. You're not Oscar. You're Oscar. No, you're Morges. Oh. And you're... Oh, God, I didn't even... Okay. Wow, alright. I'm paying attention, I promise. Hey, Pansy. Maria Bell. Eh, okay. T.O.? Got a very weary look on your face. Look, man. I'm just saying. I swear to God, I'm going to take away your Mishy stuff. I am going to take away your Mishy stuff if you don't stop lying. It's not polite to lie. She'll tell us eventually. She'll fucking tell us eventually. We'll make sure of that. We got ways of making her talk. Let's take that nice stuffed Mishy. Back to work I go. Alright, do I want to talk to Grimwood? I don't know if talking to Grimwood like does anything. As far as let's just do a save. Just in case. I don't know if this triggers anything or anything. Hey bud. Is that true? You don't know about it? Attack like that at the harbor. I can't say I understand what was going through their heads. Ravach, that is. I can comprehend wanting to attack their main competitor, but something about this sounds far too sloppy, as if it wasn't planned. Yeah. Either way, we need to be cautious. I have no doubt businesses are going to flock to the office once they hear the news. Luck, they'll tell me something useful. Yeah, that would be very helpful. And then, what you're gonna do is you are going to tell us, right? That's what you're gonna do? You're gonna tell us. Yeah, Momo. She's got new friends. It's so nice. It's just like very heartwarming and wholesome. Yep. I don't care about you at all. As it turns out, you are of no interest to me. Now, people who might be of interest to me. Hi, guys. You having another cooking class? You know, I happened to pass by your husband yesterday. I feel like he's become a little strange these days, almost as if he's become more disrespectful. I haven't really thought about it, now that you mention it. Suppose he might have started using harsher language recently. Maybe. So has he or has he not? My, Cray is always so carefree. To see her gentle husband resorting to such harsh words, I worried for their relationship. What could have brought on such a change in demeanor? He has been acting a little strange lately. Stockbroker, huh? You're a good kid, Colin. Just don't ever go missing again, please. For the sake of everyone in that family. You got some gossip? No, you don't. Let's check in on our favorite stockbroker. Hey, cat. Funya. Funya business. Father, what's going on with you? It's nothing. It's just that for the last little while, Father's been acting. Ah, you goddamn morons. What has happened to Father? What's going on, Bond? I'll add you to the list. A bunch of morons. The price of those stocks friggin' tanked in 3 days. Seriously couldn't see that coming? CNS Business Magazine's plummeted down the damn drain. Ha 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 ha. Wait, aren't I totally awesome? Well, whatever. It's all the same anyway. Ha 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 ha. Gantz? Dino? Bond. What's wrong? Yeah, there's no Crossbell Times. I think maybe that could be because the Harbor District got shot up yesterday. Maybe that's why there's no newspaper, because they all had to fucking hide for their lives and stuff. Alright. Working our way through. Oh. Okay. No going to the cathedral then. No, we can come in here today. Sully never even attempts to get on stage. Apparently she's adamant about remaining an assistant for now. Join the troop. Oh, we got a full crew over here. Hold on, before we do that, we'll come back to there. Just who I wanted to see. How's it going, Nikolai? Ha ha ha! Another perfect rehearsal. Never been in better shape. I bet I could even take Rishia down. Everybody watching me was shocked. Ha ha ha! I can't get enough of this feeling. Serves all you naysayers right. Gantz? Dino? Bond? Nikolai. His attitude has changed drastically in such a short amount of time. Is what gaining confidence does to a person? Yeah, didn't he have, like, a problem before? He had some kind of problem. And then bing, bang, boom, all of a sudden now he's... Nikolai was operating the stage controls on his own. Sounds like he pulled another all-nighter so he could practice. It's fine that he's putting his heart and soul into it, but isn't this going a bit overboard? Nikolai's been in perfect form these days. Can't believe how well he performed during today's rehearsal. Crap, first Rishia, now Nikolai. Everyone's just leaving me in the dust these days. Angst. What's up, Sully? You ask me, Rishia's too nice for her own good. He's such a jackass. She didn't have to back down after what he said. Grumble, grumble. Not really my place to talk about it. Okay, Sully. Alright, what's going on in here? Nikolai was busting out some really flashy acrobatics yesterday. Has he always been such a peacock? Bad feeling about this. Hey, Plie, doesn't Nikolai seem a little bit different lately? Oh, you noticed it too. I'm getting some weird vibes from him. It's as if he's a completely different person. Excuse me, everything okay? Oh, if it isn't the police officers. It's nothing serious. We were just talking about Nikolai, one of the other performers. Apparently, Nikolai's been engaging in some special training lately. It's paying off, too. His technique and strength have improved considerably. Strange thing is, his personality seems to have changed as a result. Now he's kind of a fucking dick. So, what? The guy polishes up some moves and suddenly he's a new man? Not as far-fetched as you think. Reaching greater heights could give someone an entirely new sense of who they can be. To the point where they become unrecognizable overnight. Yeah, I don't think that's what this is. I suppose anyone can change themselves, given the right motivation. I just wish he wasn't such a dick now. I'm sure Nikolai must have had a life-changing experience like that. Do you remember him disappearing for a while after the festival ended? It's entirely possible something may have happened then. Yep. Well. What's going on in here? What do you have to say, Ilya? Okay. Okay, so I think we're mostly done. We still have to do the administrative district. And I guess the back alley. I don't know if there's anything to do in there. Let's see if is Gantz around. You can check in the casino too. I haven't been in there. Doodly doot. No, he's not in here right now. Oh. Good for you. What a nice person. You in here, bucko? No, he's not. The situation over in the VIP room. Gantz's opponent has been losing game after game. He's only managed to tie 1 game out of 5. There's a VIP room? Say again? Use some casual amateur, but now he gets the full VIP treatment. ... once again from Tio. Where's the VIP room? Is that somewhere I can go, or am I not allowed because I'm not a VIP? I'm just a P. Just a P. Yeah, I don't have access to a VIP room. Okay. Let's check this out while we're here. Wake up. Information. Whoa, what's going on? A little scary today. Information broker got information to broke. Welp, that's Imelda. That is Imelda. Hey, Fran. Franny Fran. Well, what, gunfight? What the heck is going on out there? How did something so dangerous happen right in the middle of the city? Uh-huh. Yeah, they're gonna tell us to scram. You know they're gonna tell us to scram. What'd he say? Mm-hmm. Okay. Here goes. Let's go do it. Oh. Thought something was gonna happen. Rhines, what do you got? Seems like Grace already rushed out. I bet she did. I bet she fucking did. I bet she was out the moment somebody said, hey, there's a thing going on. Alright, we got a lot of people. There's bullet holes? Alright, hold on. Let's go up to IBC. This is an outrage. Worried about our stocks. Sounds about right. We're worried about the money than the people. Because, you know. Hey, Maria Bell. Those imbeciles, they have even a single brain cell between a lot of them. How dare those barbarians have a firefight this close to IBC headquarters? Curse you, Ravach. They'll be hell to pay if this affects stock prices. God, imagine caring about people. Imagine. Fucking imagine. Couldn't be me. Alright. Is it time? I think it's time. I think it's time. I believe now it is time. I believe it's time. Here we go. Y'all ready? Y'all ready? I'm not. Give me a second. Hold on. Alright, I'm ready. I'm in fact ready. Here we go. Okay. For real, sorry about that. Place is a mess. Certainly looks like the aftermath of a raid. Definitely, there are traces of heavy weaponry scattered all over. At least they didn't resort to explosives. Whole place would be a crater if they did. I see you guys are on the scene too. Oh, excuse me. Shots were fired in the middle of the night. Dudley and the others are in the middle of conducting an investigation. Yeah. Sure did, and even if they didn't, they were going to kick us out anyway. I'd like to ask the members of Hayway some questions. Mind letting us inside? No, you're not going in. Suppose I could. I was only told to not let civilians pass through here. You'll have to make up an excuse to Dudley for me, though. I really don't want to do that. As it turns out, I really, don't really want to have to deal with Dudley. Okay, fine. Here we go. We'll go ahead and save, and then we're gonna go on in, and that's a lot of bullet holes. There's so many bullet holes. This door is like sticking out. Oh, God, that's not a door. It's just a fucking barricade. Knock, knock. Sal, if you'll excuse me then. We'd like to help you, but unless you're willing to give us more details, there's not much we can do. You'll have to forgive me. After all, it was late into the night. I haven't the foggiest idea of who the assailants may be or why they targeted our humble company. Even so, it appears you were able to mount an efficient defense. First and second floors are devastated, yet this room remains spotless. How in the world were you able to fend off assailants armed with heavy machine guns? I'll admit it was tricky. However, the assailants managed to escape our grasp, I'm afraid. Many of our men were sent to St. Ursula. My, oh my, what a disaster. You have my condolences. Now, if you'll... Excuse us. Great. U4. What's the special support section doing here? Why, good morning, Detective Bannings. I see the rest of you have come along as well. Pardon our interruption, Sal. I know you're busy with the aftermath of the raid, but could I borrow a minute of your time? Anything for you, my friend. If you'll excuse us then, Dudley, I appreciate you having stopped by. Have a nice day. Goodbye. Well, this isn't how I envisioned this conversation going. All right. Appreciate it, Dudley. Maybe we can be friends. Maybe we can break through and get him. What do you think, guys? Do you think we can befriend Dudley? It's been quite some time, my friends. I hear you all had quite the adventure on the final day of the anniversary festival. Hey, shut the fuck up. I'm assuming Yin told you all about it. What do you know about a small child in a case? As you know, the special support section doesn't follow conventional investigative protocol. With that in mind, how about you go ahead and tell us your true intentions? You know, cut all the bullshit and just fucking tell us. Lloyd, word to the wise. This is how people wind up swimming with the fishes. Oh. Lloyd? There's no point in wasting our time with this usual song and dance. Not only that, but we have a lot of ground to cover with Sal. I figured I'd get straight to the point. Well, now, that's one hell of a gutsy move. Lloyd can be quite audacious when he wants to be. Ha 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 ha. I love this theme music. Excellent, Mr. Bannings. Simply superb. I knew I was right to put my hopes in you. Here we are. We're at the good part. Here it is. This isn't anywhere in Trails Through Daybreak. It drives me crazy. I didn't hear this song once. Come on, man. Excellent, Mr. Banning. Simply superb. I knew I was right to put my hopes in you. Very well. I'm not particularly fond of trivial exchanges anyway. If your questions are within the realm of my knowledge, I will provide the answers you seek. Thank you, Sal. I don't believe you, but I thank you anyway. There were 3 things I wanted to ask you about. Oh, shit. Do I have to add... oh, these are the 3 things. Okay. I was going to say, like, do I have to pick the right thing to get extra points? Some bullshit like that? No, I think we're fine. The assailant's true identity. Is it safe to assume Ravach is behind last night's raid? Or is there any chance the attack was carried out by a third party? So you're going to ask about that too. Very well. Lau, please explain for them. Sir. The assailants may have been masked to conceal their identities, but there's no doubt it was Ravach's men. Not only were their weapons identical, but so was their combat style. That's something that can't be mimicked so easily. See, that makes sense. In that case, something's still rubbing me the wrong way. Here you Hewa guys are all pretty damn good martial artists. Heck, I bet your man Lau here could hand out beatings left and right. You flatter me. Also, yes, correct. I'm sure Ravach doesn't have a shortage of combat pros, but none of them would match up with you guys one-on-one. So then, how'd you get trashed so hard by... They had machine guns. Did you see the bullet holes, Randy? Is the killing bear leading the charge or something? No, I don't believe the esteemed general manager of sales was present. Neither were his hand-picked ex-Jaeger friends. We believe Ravach's regular combat personnel to be behind the attack. That's the case, then how? Their techniques were simple, their speed and power were beyond comprehension, and also they had lots of machine guns. Did you see the bullet holes? Doesn't matter how strong your fist is when the guy's got a machine gun. Okay? They were able to brandish those heavy machine guns single-handedly. Our defenses were easily crushed by their unnatural strength. They overtook the first 2 floors with ease. No fooling. She's doing it again. Have we noticed, how many times Tio's been doing it, and also all the things she's responding to it with? Or she's responding to with it? There's a consistent pattern here. Wasn't only limited to their power and speed either, they had inhuman endurance as well. Thanks to that, I had to put into practice a few dangerous techniques. Dangerous techniques like what? I wasn't aware you were trained in combat yourself, Sao. Nothing but an amateur compared to Master Yin. Alright, future interactions. Not gonna beat around the bush, Sao. How do you plan to respond to the raid? So that's what you wanted to know, is it? If you know what manner of organization Heiwei is, then there shouldn't be any need to ask such a question. So you're planning to retaliate. My, how presumptuous to think we would ever do such a thing. You misunderstand. I'm speaking only in terms of crisis management. At the end of the day, what matters most to our company is profit, because we're a business. And in situations where our profits are threatened, it is my sworn duty to crush our antagonizers through the appropriate methods. Business. I fail to see what's so strange about that. Is requesting assistance from Heiwei's main office one of these appropriate methods? Hey, Lloyd, you're gonna end up dead soon. Reinforcements from Heiwei's main office, huh? You really aren't beating around the bush, are you? To answer your question, I have no such plans at the moment. After all, my reputation is on the line here. However, there's no guarantee the main office will respect my wishes. They may intervene regardless. Via business. We're talking about business here. Suppose I should be able to keep them out of things for a little while, at the very least. Either way, we are sorely lacking in information about Ravach's current improvements to their business model. As such, we don't have an effective countermeasure, businessly. For now, I've assigned someone to keep a close eye on their movements. That someone being an extremely reliable collaborator of ours. You requested Yin's assistance? I literally never said that. Guess he would be the best option for an undercover mission like this. I did not say that. As it turns out, I didn't say anything about Yin. I didn't mention that name, even. That is an assumption you are making. Police. This isn't directly related to the case in question, but I figured I'd ask while I'm here. Do you really not know anything about Kia? You know, the girl in the case, at the auction, in the room next to where we found Yin? Kia, you said. Is that meant to be a person's name? Sounds more like a code word to me. It's a weird thing to say. Pardon me, I see this is a serious matter. All I know is that Kia is the name of that little girl you took into custody after the Schwartz auction. You know, that and the fact that our dear collaborator offered you a small piece of advice while you were there. Yeah. Yeah. Large leather trunk will be exhibited at the end of the auction. Inside the trunk is a bomb, which will only serve to jeopardize Ravach's position. This information was sent to us through a very complicated route. I wonder if maybe, did Ravach, figure out that you guys planted the child that made them look like human traffickers? And then they decided to shoot your fucking business up? Might that be relevant? Even in my wildest dreams, I never expected the purported bomb to end up being a small girl. Looks like he's gonna feign ignorance till the very end. Let's assume you're telling the truth. Do you have an inkling as to who that informant might have been? Logically speaking, information this sensitive and incriminating would point to the actions of a Ravache defector. The only thing I can say for certain is that whoever was behind it, they are an incredibly skilled individual. At any rate, this is as far as our knowledge regarding Kia goes. But I suppose it's up to you whether you believe me or not. No further questions, Your Honor. Appreciate your cooperation. Do you mind if I give the department an outline of what we discussed? By the way, Detective Bannings, I'll be honest with you. This raid was far beyond what I thought Ravache was capable of. I was under the impression that I was fully cognizant of their forces, connections, and strategies. Further, given the scrutiny they currently find themselves under, I never expected them to pull off such a brazen move. They've truly surpassed all my expectations, and almost a little impressed. I must say, I am unbelievably excited for what's to come. I cannot recall an instance in the last few years where a situation didn't play out exactly as I had expected. This is a rare opportunity for me to wield the full force of my power and intellect to my heart's desire. In business, I mean, of course. Mere thought gives me an indescribable joy. Hey, watch yourself. He means in business, Randy. I don't know what you're taking it as, but he's talking about being a cutthroat businessman. Do not think for one second that I will allow the police to ruin my fun. Although I'm willing to grant a unique opportunity to your department. If you can somehow resolve the situation before Heiwei begins its retaliation, then we'll have no need to do so. Businessly, I mean. I'll be eagerly awaiting your next move. Well, that's bad. Don't like that. Things have gotten really serious. No shit, bud. Gave us plenty of useful information to work with, but I can't believe Sal would so blatantly imply a full-scale war with Ravache. A business war? A trade war, even. I don't know where you're getting, like, actual real war. That would not be something you tell the police. If things keep heating up like this, then we're gonna have a real mess on our hands. We're screwed if they decide to have a firefight in the middle of town. Additionally, we have to consider the possibility that Heiwei may call for reinforcements. There are more than a few dark clouds already gathering on the horizon. Even so, it sounds like we still have a bit of time, judging by what Sal said. There's a lot of suspicious details about this raid Ravache pulled off. So we'll need to find out as much as we can about it before Heiwei mobilizes. Indeed. Shall we visit each of the districts and question the citizens? No, that would take forever. Go straight to the source. Let's play Ravache. Jesus Christ, Lloyd. Let's just go knocking on their door. Same strategy will work, right? You're kidding, right? May have gone there once before, but still. It was before the incident at the auction. Wouldn't it be too... Excuse me, goddamn. Sorry about that. Wouldn't it be too reckless to go there now? It's true, they may have struck a deal with us, but it only relates to Kia's case. However, there's something I'm concerned about. What might that be? Garcia's movements. I've had enough encounters with him to know what kind of person he is. Never seemed to be the type to be reckless, and I got the feeling he had a strong command over his subordinates. You're absolutely right, he was a well-known Jaeger commander. Way too disciplined to pull any crazy stunts. In fact, it's pretty hard to imagine him ordering his men to launch an assault on Heiwei like that. Did Ravache go rogue? Is that what you're telling me? They went rogue? Because that's kind of creepy. Garcia actually order the raid, or did his subordinates act on their own? That's definitely something we need to find out. Right, and the fastest way to do that is to start asking questions around Ravache's base. You guys want to head there now? Yikes. A little stakeout. Alright, well, I'm going to drop a save before we get involved in anything else. Because I kind of feel like you know, things are gonna heat up real fast. Alright, let's do it. This way. Here we go. Just like I thought, there are more guards posted here than usual. They're looking way more pissed than I was expecting, too. Patient, excited, vigilant, anxious. I am detecting a wide range of emotions from them. Let's be on high alert for any retaliation from Heiwe. This isn't gonna be easy. For now, ascertaining Garcia's movements should be what? Well, shit. Great. How'd that monster manage to sneak up on us? It was you guys. You have the audacity to show your faces around here after all the shit you put us through? Won't make any excuses. Our deal with you only concerns Kia and Kia alone. And we're understood. If you use our deal as an excuse to come waltzing into our territory, I'm gonna beat the ever-loving hell out of you. This guy's one dangerous old man. I know why you lot are snooping around here. However, you won't be getting a single word out of me on that matter. If you understand, then get lost. Damn. Well, that didn't work. Just tell me one thing. If hypothetically you were to attack an armed enemy stronghold, would you attack head-on from the front, leaving everything to brute strength? An honest Jaeger like myself would never stoop to such a poor strategy. I'd wait until there was an opening and make a precise strike. Maximum results, minimum damage. Wouldn't you do the same, son of the war god? Don't you ever call me that again. But yeah, that's how Jaegers operate. Is that so? Thank you. I appreciate the answer. You're a strange kid. But anyway, you better not come in here unprepared, you hear me? I promise you'll be torn to shreds. Something sure seemed off with him. I don't know. He seemed kind of normal, actually. Looked tense, but unusually haggard. His words were very aggressive, but I felt like they didn't have the same force behind them. I sense a great deal of fatigue. What do you suppose could have happened to him? He's just sorry. He's in such a sorry state. I ain't like the guy at all. Bet you guys would love to know why that is, huh? Get the fuck out of here, Grace. What are you doing? Just love popping up at the most random times, don't you? What can I say? My reporter's intuition guides me to the juiciest of scoops. Anyway, what do you say we do the old give and take? I'll be anxiously awaiting your arrival at the jazz bar, heart emoji. I feel like we're gonna give a lot more than we're gonna get to take. What should we do, Lloyd? We shouldn't talk to her. This feels bad. This feels ungood. Alright. Prefer not to. I'm sure he did. I'm sure it's none of your business. How do you even know he visited Heiwe? Found out about the incident this morning and was heading over to ask Sal some questions. When I saw Dudley barge in, as I was sitting there on the sidelines trying to feel the situation out, who should show up but you guys? Shortly afterward, I see Dudley leave with his typical scowl. Then a bit later, you all come out looking as worried as I've ever seen you. After seeing all that, how do you expect me not to think you learned something huge? Guess that makes sense. Still, Grace, I think you know better than anyone that we can't casually disclose information about an open investigation. Well, of course, I know that's silly. That's why I called this little chat a give and take. After all, aren't you dying for some details on Garcia Rossi? Yeah. You're a real pro at dangling the bait right under our noses, aren't you? As a nice little cherry on top, I might have some juicy info about that so-called auction, too. Way I hear it, Ravach messed up so bad there, the speaker isn't really interested in speaking with him anymore. We kind of knew that, though, didn't we? We kind of, like, saw that. I'm sure you're just dying to know how these two things are related, right? Right? Yeah. Everything about Sal is strictly off the record. I swear to God, if I get a fucking newspaper and see some shit in it written by Grace, I'm coming for your throat. I see. So the situation is more dire than I thought. Yeah, unfortunately it is, at the very least. Both groups seem to be trying not to involve the public, for now. No matter which way you cut it, this raid really just came out of nowhere. It might have happened in the dead of night, but I still can't believe they target somewhere right next to the news building. Not to mention, it was right down the street from the IBC. Pretty ballsy move, even for Ravach. Yes, it's true. If things had gotten even worse, it could have made people lose trust in Crossbell as Zemuria's trade capital, shaking the whole continent's economy. Right? That's what I'm saying. If this is true, it could mean that info I got was legit after all. Don't... Yeah, you know you're saying shit like that. Come on. What information would that be? She said, walking directly into the trap. Okay, I guess it's my turn now. You see, the whole fiasco originated from inside the Mafia. Lately, I've been hearing rumors that Garcia Rossi's control over his goons has been, well, lacking. Is that even possible? Yeah, I'm having a hard time buying it myself. Can't imagine any of those rank-and-file mobsters defying that walking mountain. Well, you can choose to believe it or not. I'm just saying it might be possible that the incident in the downtown district and the grab for Mines' mining rights weren't on Garcia's orders. Oh. What? From the look of it, it was some goons on the lower rungs looking to make a name for themselves. That's what those rookies were after, and that would explain why they were so willing to step out of line to get it. Wait just a second. Are you saying that the raid last night was carried out by low-level members of the Mafia? Well, given the scale of the attack, it's hard to think that, but if it's true, it definitely helps explain why Garcia was acting the way he was earlier. Maybe. Come to think of it, he didn't have his usual entourage with him. Does that mean he's lost his grip over Ravach? There's an internal split? But what is the Don doing during all of this? According to what I've been able to gather, Marconi is desperately trying to make up for his giant blunder at the auction. Naturally, he's buttering up Speaker Hartman, who was less than pleased at Michelin. He's even trying to lure more influential figures of Crossbell into his fold. Influential figures? Who exactly? I have a guess. Diet members from the Republican faction. I've heard he's met with the CGF commander, too. Really? Is he trying to suppress Hayaway's political influence in Crossbell? And I wonder if meeting with the CGF commander has anything to do with Ravach's weapon smuggling. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Gotta remember that moron of a commander is also one of Speaker Hartman's cronies. Bet Ravach... you can't see my facial expressions. That's the bitch of this, man. It's like, half of the communication I'm doing is through, like, pointing and gesticulating and facial expressions and stuff, and I don't have a face cam, so... Tough. Yeah, it's my thoughts exactly. Man, whenever I have these nice little chats with you guys, things just seem to fall into place. Yeah, it kind of makes you feel bad for writing that hit piece on us originally, right? Remember when you did that? It's turned out to be quite a fruitful little info swap. To be honest, excuse me, it's been helpful for us as well, but now that we've sifted through all the details, I feel like there's something we're missing. Something we're missing. Oh, what would that be? Oh, I know. I could tell you. Looking over what we know, there seems to be logical reasons behind each of their actions. But the actions themselves are almost random, so they're not all coming from the same organization. Always got the feeling that Ravach's operations had a certain level of professionalism to them, the kind you'd expect from an organized crime. But I don't sense that at all this time around. See what you mean. Now you mention it, I'm inclined to agree. Ravag's structure has typically existed as an efficient system, designed to take advantage of the large amounts of Mira flowing through Crossbell. For them to suddenly deviate so greatly from that system is highly irregular. So in other words, there's some element to this case that threw Ravag's entire system out of whack. Is that what you're saying? Right, it's just a gut feeling, though. Sal's description made it sound like these raiders who attacked the highway possessed unnatural amounts of strength, too. It's possible that could have something to do with Garcia's strange attitude. Well, I should have expected this from you, Lloyd. You're one smart cookie, you know that? Hey, if this police thing doesn't work out for you, how about joining me at the Crossbell Times? No. You can aim for the Pulitzer Prize together. I'll have to pass. But I'd appreciate if you didn't make me worry about my employment any more than I already do. Remind me again, what's this Pulitzer Prize she's talking about? It's an inside joke, Randy. Prestigious international award given to the most outstanding journalist of the year. Excuse me for 1 second. Isn't it called the Lloyd Banning, Special Sports Section. Managed to get through. It's me, Bixen, over from Mainz. How can I help you? Is there some kind of problem with Gantz? Well, you see, I'm in Crossbell City at the moment, the casino where Gantz goes. He started acting strangely, so I decided to call you. Strangely? What exactly do you mean? He's been engaged in a poker match with another customer for quite some time. Things are getting very heated. It may only be a matter of time before violence breaks out. Could you come over quickly and help sort this out? Yeah, I suppose. Nice. Count on you. Yikes. Shit's getting crazy. If his victories gained him some ill will from his opponents. Between Gantz's ego and his crazy luck, I could definitely see that happening. Well, we better hurry on over and assess the situation. What's this wee shit? What is this wee shit? Can I say something wrong? You're not coming. I guess she is coming. Lovely. Hey, Bixen. Fight's about to break out. Middle of a private match in the back room. Thought Gantz was the one provoking his opponent. Oh god, it's Lecter. Ugh, eat this, punk. Jesus. That is a straight flush. You kidding me? I wasn't expecting you to pull a hand that strong on our last round. It's my true talent. You tied one too many games using those tricky hands of yours, but that's coming to an end. You've lost now, so show me your hand already. What are you talking about? I never said anything about losing. You kidding me? The only way you'd be able to beat me is with a royal flush. There's no way you could have... That's where you're wrong, pal. Oh, 5 of a kind. Oh, fuck. 5 of a kind? That's a Yahtzee. With aces. Depends on the game whether a royal flush or a 5 of a kind is the highest possible hand, but either way, it's clear this hand of mine takes that straight flush of yours and flushes it straight down the drain. Ha ha! Got him. You're gonna die, Lecter. Don't screw with me, you damn cheat. Drake, you're his accomplice, aren't you? I'll screw you too. I assure you, I am nothing of the sort. I swear upon Adios' name. And during my careful observation of the match, I saw nothing that suggested Mr. Arundel was cheating. How the hell am I supposed to buy that crap? I've got luck and intuition on my side. I'm supposed to be unstoppable. There's no way I can lose to this jackass. He's right, you gotta relax, man. Poker's just a game of luck after. That's not true at all. All this means, pal, is that your luck has run out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I refuse to believe this crap. Gambling should be a piece of cake after using that stuff. What? After what? Gans? No. There's no way in hell I could lose. Ah, let go of me, damn it. What's with this insane strength? Stop this madness. Well, if it isn't my favorite pals, how's it hanging? Dude, what are you doing? How can one man be so suspicious? I'm almost impressed. Well, this guy's quite the character, an acquaintance of yours. Sorta, not like we know squat about him, though. Whoa, hold the phone. 5 of a kind versus a straight flush? What the hell even happened here? It was a real nail biter, Randy. I was on the verge of losing the shirt off my back. Uh-huh. Let me go, damn it, let me go. I can't lose. Well, you're starting to lose, and that is gonna fuck up your sense of confidence, isn't it? Well, that's interesting. How could such a thing have happened? He may not be the hardest worker, but he was always a kind man. There's not a soul in Mines who dislikes him. For a nice guy, he sure was pretty violent for a sec there. I wasn't expecting it to take both me and Lloyd to hold him down. Yeah, I couldn't believe how ridiculously strong he was. Stop dotting T.O. What the fuck? What? God. Yeah. Listen, guys, this is just the old reporter's intuition talking, but you think the guy could have been on some kind of drug? You know, the real serious kind? Pardon me? Drugs? Serious. Judging by their silence, I think Lloyd and Tio seem to agree with me. Agree is a strong word. I don't want to say anything without proof, but it's not outside the realm of possibility. That's preposterous. Gans on drugs? I refuse to believe it. He's just an ordinary, down-to-earth miner. There's no way he'd ever use such... Sorry, sir, but hasn't it been almost half a month since he arrived in Crossbell City? Keep in mind that he earned quite a bit of Mira during his stay, too. Can you say for certain that he couldn't have taken advantage of that wealth? I won't stand for this slander. You mentioned that you're a Crossbell Times journalist, correct? Know that if you write some libel piece based on pure speculation, I will lead Mainz and its people in protest. Well, cool your heels. I wasn't planning on writing an article on this anyway. Just do us a favor, Mayor Bixen. I'd like to go through Gans's personal belongings, if that's alright with you. You too? Don't intend to imply anything, sir, but there are too many coincidences piling up here. His sudden violence, that inhuman strength, the complete change in personality. All of these aspects are eerily similar to past cases. And in Gans's case, we also saw an absurd development in his gambling skills, which that kind of feels like a weird part of the drug thing, but I guess maybe. Might be because he took some stimulants to boost his perception or something. Explain how that freakish intuit. Take 2. That'd explain that freakish intuition of his. If his perception was cranked up to inhuman levels, he'd have no trouble reading people. It is entirely possible. I can only speculate that if I were to gamble, I would have an unfair advantage over others as well. Tio? Sorry, Tio Tot. You know I didn't mean it like that. I am aware, do not worry. Mayor Bixen, I understand you wish to keep Mr. Gans's reputation intact. However, please envision the scenario where he is in fact consuming drugs. If the situation were to remain unhandled, it could pose a threat to himself and others. That may be, but I could think of a bunch of possible side effects that might crop up. Same here, and it's exactly what we need to be scared of. Very well, I fear I may not have thought things through well enough. Go ahead, Lloyd. Thank you, sir. Doot. Oh, he's got drugs. Found him. He's got little blue pills. Pills? Goddess, no. So he really had some after all. Pretty shade of blue, but what the heck is it? What shade of blue exactly, Randy? If you could name that shade of blue, what would you name it? Tio's dotting again. Can't rule out the possibility that it's harmless medicine yet. Maybe he has some kind of chronic disease we don't know about. Ever mention anything like that, sir? Not that I'm aware of. Interesting. Would you mind if we hung on to these pills for now? Please do. But listen, I beg you, do not spread this around for Gance's sake. We will take his reputation into consideration. Hey, everybody. So, now we have suspicions of an illegal drug circulating throughout Crossbell. Definitely didn't see that one coming. I mean, they foreshadowed it, because we remember scenes that we saw that we probably took notes on in our notebooks. You know, some scenes that we saw. Remember? I'm not gonna. That's on you. You gotta remember what you saw. It wasn't that long ago. Really? I thought the Mafia was big into the drug trade. Contrary, actually, illegal drugs hardly ever show up in Crossbell. Drugs are a messy business, you know. One misstep and they'll spread to neighboring countries like the plague. I've heard the 1st Division monitors them closely thanks to pressure from Erebonia and Calvard. So I guess Ravash is smart enough to read the room on that one. All I'm gonna say is we have heard the phrase distribution channels or distribution network or something not that long ago. Oh, I had no idea. Yeah, they made sure to cover that back at the police academy. Still something about these pills. Never seen pills like this before. The color certainly is pretty. Yeah, what word would you use to describe that color? Ellie, if you could pick a word to, like, name that shade of blue, that specific shade of blue, like, what would be the name of that shade of blue? What do you think? They're pretty. Sure, but they're also suspicious as hell. I swear to fucking God, you are never gonna see Mishi again. Do you recognize them, Tio? No, I am sorry. I think it was just my imagination. I bet it wasn't. Tell us. Fucking tell us. More importantly, what do you plan to do with the pills, Lloyd? Good question. I'm thinking this case is too much for us to handle alone. For now, let's talk to the chief. And give our report on the Hayway raid. Got mafias going to war with each other and maybe some illegal drugs now, too. The feeling that things are about to get pretty busy around here. You can bet on it. No articles. You know, it's only been about 4 months since we first met. You guys have grown a lot since then. It really brings a tear to my eye. Fuck you, Grace. Actually, fuck you. Actually fuck you. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Fuck you. I'm serious. I got some pretty high hopes for you guys now. Almost as high as the ones I had for your... I'm gonna kill her. I'm gonna fucking kill her. You guys hold me back. Hold me the fuck back. I'm gonna fucking kill her. Speaking of Guy, I never got a straight answer out of you. Did you know my brother? Oh yeah, back when I was still a newbie at the CNS. He helped me out more times than I can count. Sometimes I think that even though he's not with us anymore, his case has gone cold. Interesting. At least there was a team built at the CPD to carry on his will. What? What do you mean, Grace? Oopsie! Sergey might get angry at me if I say too much. Anyway, I've got an event to cover, so I'm gonna have to head out. Now, and I won't write any articles about the drug stuff, as tempting as it is. You Fucking better not. I know where you live, alright? At least I know where you work. Bye-bye. Oh my god, you are not Dorothy. You are so not Niall and Dorothy. Where did she get off dangling info like that in front of us and then just walking away? Another addition to the pile of things we have to think about. So it seems. Are you concerned about what she told us, Lloyd? No, I'm more concerned about all the dotting that you're doing, Tio. Oh well. Even if it does have to do with Guy, I don't really have time to think about it right now. Hayway raid, Ravash's current situation, now these blue pills. Yeah, what would you... What shade of blue would you call that, Lloyd? If you could pick, like, a name for that shade of blue, what would you call it? We have a lot on our plate. For now, let's put aside what Grace told us and ask the chief how we should proceed. Understood. Hopefully he has some ideas for us. Alrighty then, let's head on home. Let's head on home. I would like to not get involved in that. Yet. But what I am going to do is I'm going to revisit some things. Let's revisit some other people that also might be acting strangely lately. Guys say anything new? Is there any new conversation? No, it seems like it's all the same. Do we have time for more? Do we have time? We've got like 5 minutes, but every cutscene in this game is like 20 minutes long, it feels like. I don't know. We could go a little long today. We never really go long anymore. Yeah, they're saying the same things. I think we'll continue. I'll do a save. Here's what we'll do. I'll do a save before going in. And if it goes, like, super long, then I'll just cut it. And we'll pick up from here next time. But I think we'll be fine with doing... I don't know. I just don't want to get locked into, like, a half an hour long event. You know what I mean? But we'll be fine. Let's do it. I'm just going to save. I'm just going to save right out here. And then we'll go in, and we'll do it. And then we'll see. Hey, bud. You guys back pretty late. Interrogating Hayway. Really take you that long? No, we did other things. We sure did other things, didn't we? Stumbled into another case. We'll give you the details. Chief? No, that's not it. It's just the series of events. Starting to think that it might all be connected. You do? Yeah. This is a fictional narrative. There's not gonna be just random unconnected shit, man. It's all gonna connect. Seriously? What makes you think that? I know a lot has gone down the last day or two, but I want you to try and connect the dots. Okay, having played this game before, I probably could do that pretty well. Especially you, Lloyd. We're really gonna need those detective skills of yours here. Here's the big test. Today, we were able to discover roughly 3 pieces of key evidence. The information we heard from Sal about the raid on Hayway, the intel we exchanged with Grace about the current state of Ravach, and everything we learned about Gantz, the miner from Mainz. So there has to be something that ties the three things together, right? I think I'm starting to see what you're saying here. Sort through what we know. Which element of the info regarding the raid on Hewe can be tied to the others? Well, Kia has nothing to do with Mainz. Gantz from Mainz. None of that has anything to do with Kia. So, we can toss that right out the window. So, Hewe reinforcements also has nothing to do with Gantz, right? But inhuman strength was kind of a thing that we saw kind of bit of everywhere, huh? Which element of the info regarding Ravach can be tied to the others? Don Marconi's actions? Investment in warhounds? Haphazard chain of command? It might be the haphazard chain of command, right? So that would certainly explain the raid on Hewe. Nothing having to do with warhounds. Marconi didn't factor into any of this at all. He's busy schmoozing with the Diet members. Which element of the info regarding Gantz can be tied to the others? When he disappeared from Mainz, poker match against Lecter at the casino, or the blue pills. Oh, mafia in the drug trade? Oh. Yep. I sure do. Take a closer look, we can see certain things linking the cases. Boosted strength displayed by the mafiosos who raided Hewe. Gantz and his spontaneous gambling skills. They may seem independent of each other, but they both deal with the sudden enhancement of their abilities. Suppose we say that the connecting factor in all this are these blue pills. Mafia must have started involving themselves with these illegal drugs in some way. Not just to sell to the public either, Ravach's henchmen must be using the drugs themselves. Is that the general idea, Lloyd? Yeah, and maybe more than just Gantz have been fiddling with them. Maybe some other people also started taking some blue pills. Just another theory. Maybe the reason Garcia's authority over Ravach has started to wane. It's all thanks to their grunts taking this drug. Once they're all juiced up, they don't need to listen to him anymore. It's starting to make a lot of sense. Nicely put, everyone. By the way, remember the rumors Ian told us about yesterday? The trader and that stockbroker. Could those two be under the pill's influence as well? Who can say at this point it's nothing more than pure speculation. However, things are beginning to come together piece by piece. You feel the same way, don't you? Yeah? Yeah, I do. If I'm being honest, I don't think the Special Sports Section will be able to handle a case of this size. Might even need to call in the 1st Division for support, given that the incidents revolve around the distribution of illegal drugs. Funny you should say that, Lloyd. Your timing couldn't be better. Alright, where's Dudley? Oh, it's Kia. Oh, I found you. What's wrong, Kia? I was expecting Dudley, quite frankly. Are you getting hungry? Nope, not yet. We have a visitor. Is it Dudley? Oh, yeah. Super grumpy old man with a real wrinkly forehead. Yeah, it's Dudley. Send him in. Pardon me. No. Detective Dudley. You're late. Apologies, Sergey. Investigation meeting ran a bit long. This is about the same thing we discussed earlier. Do you mind if we go ahead and begin? Sounds good to me. Before we get started, I'll need you to fill them in too, though. I don't have time for your jokes, Sergey. This isn't something rookies should know about, and hey, excuse you. Actually, I think the information they've found will end up being pretty useful to you in your investigation. In fact, involving them will save you some time in the long run. Are you out of your mind? And again, I did leave the Hewe investigation to the Special Sports Section. Maybe I can fill them in just... No, it's simply not We're gonna get him. We're gonna win him over. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Chief, this is a bad time. We can step out for now. That won't be necessary. They don't call Dudley the ace of the 1st Division for nothing, after all. I'm sure he realizes what he needs in a situation like this. Fine. Listen up. The information I'm about to disclose is strictly confidential. Does not leave this room, otherwise there will be consequences. Got it? Yeah, won't be a problem. Oh, is this a secret? I love secret. You leave the room. Tell me, too. No, you gotta go. I'll make you a snack, Kia. Why don't you go eat it with Zeit? 1st Division is being pressured. Well, it's not quite as simple as that, Bannings. After the raid on Heoe, we've received orders to devote all our resources to quell any disputes between the mafias. Because of that, we had to end our investigation on a mysterious drug we'd been looking into recently. Oh. Really? 1st Division was investigating the blue pills, too. I only started looking into them a few days ago. Frankly, I'm surprised you even know about them at all. Well, we found them on a guy, so... How exactly did the 1st Division find out about the drugs in the first place? We were tipped off about them by a longtime informant of ours. She's been a pretty reliable source, so we started gathering more info based on her tip. But we weren't able to find anything more concrete than rumors and urban legends. I mean, a miracle pill that can grant wishes and bestow happiness certainly sounds like fiction to me. However, it was apparent that something shady was going on, so we were compiling a list of citizens that seemed to be connected, and... What are those looks for? It's almost like you expected everything I just said. Yeah, we did all that ourselves. Seems like our little theories earlier were spot on. Show 'em, Lloyd. Yes, sir. Take a look at this, Detective. Yup. Are these what I think they are? Yeah. Found them on a certain individual during our investigation today. We were allowed to keep them on the condition that we protect their identity. Damn it all, so it is real. And you're saying that it's possible that Ravach is the distributor? Yep. Sure is. We, the player, know that as a fact, because we saw a scene earlier that showed Don Marconi talking about the distribution network. Now that, of course, is in your notebook. So you also knew that. Also, you knew that because you watched it happen. Dudley, about the order to stop the drug investigation. Any idea who made the call? Had to have been someone high up. The chief didn't agree with the decision, but he enforced it regardless. What a mess. Hold on a moment. Does that mean someone high on the CPD's chain of command gave in to the Mafia's demands? That's unbelievable. How low can you go? Situation appears quite grave. Hey, Dudley. It's clear that you came to me because you don't trust the top brass at HQ. So what is it you're planning to do? To be honest, there's nothing those of us in the first can even do about the drug investigation now. If any of us were to take action, our bosses would do whatever they could to interfere. But as a member of the police, I just can't let this go. Well, there's an easy solution for that. Leave the investigation to the special support section. Nobody's watching us. Lloyd, Ellie, Randy, Tio, listen up, guys. From here on out, the SSS will be unofficially collaborating with the 1st Division. Since their hands are tied, you four will take over the drug investigation for them. Yes, sir. Understood. And in return, we'll get every last bit of intel the 1st Division has about Ravach. Sound fair? Okay, what do you... Every bit of intel? You know there are some classified files I just can't share, no matter what. Every last scrap. Every last scrap. Take it or leave it, Dudley. You're stuck in a deadlock and you know it. We're going to keep doing what we want regardless, but you don't really have any options here. Got him by the balls. Got his balls in a vice. We could demand raises right now if we really wanted to. Glad we could come to an agreement. So now we're the ones taking cases away from the 1st Division. Just careful, Randy. Can already feel a sense of superiority welling up inside of me. Yikes. Comment retracted. Suppose I really don't have any other options. Alright, I've turned the drug investigation over to you now. So how do you actually plan to proceed? about that. We already have the drug itself in our hands. The next logical step is to figure out what exactly it's made of. Not a bad start, but how do you go about doing that? Well, we know people that research medicine, don't we? Based on what we know, we can assume that this is an entirely new type of drug. Likely be too much for the forensic tools at HQ to handle, and there's the risk of being noticed by the higher-ups. Yeah, I bet. It's good that we know people, isn't it? Ah, that's a shame. In that case, we might be able to ask the medical college for help. We do know someone there we can talk to, as long as he's not out fishing. You mean St. Ursula? We know a doctor there who specializes in pharmaceutical research, actually. Heard he's one of the best in his field, so there's a good chance he'll be able to figure out the drug's composition. Alright then. Might just be our best option given the circumstances. Dudley, can we get you to compile the 1st Division's intel and send the report to us by the end of the day? Them to decide how to approach the investigation for themselves. Understood. I'll send it over as soon as I can. Grumble, grumble. Well then, I should go. Thank you for your cooperation, Sergei. Aren't you gonna thank them, too? Listen well, you four. I didn't hear a thank you, actually. If you do anything stupid, this entire situation might nosedive, understand? I'm pretty sure I didn't hear a thank you. Your task is looking into these drugs, and only that. Dealing with the mafias is the 1st Division's responsibility. I'm still waiting to hear the words thank and you. Stay close to the ground, behave, and most importantly, don't get in our way. None of those words were thank you. Is it really that hard to say thanks for doing my work for me? Perhaps under that tremendous scowl of his, he is simply shy at heart. Maybe so. Also, it seems like he has a stronger sense of justice than I first thought. Yeah, I think we can trust him. Yeah, we're gonna win him over. We're gonna get him, don't worry. He's gonna be putty in our hands. Most of the 1st Division's just like him, diligent as all hell and driven by the same strong sense of justice, though, by the same token, a lot of them are extremely by the book, makes them inflexible and obstinate. Is he gonna head to St. Ursula right away? Yeah, that's the plan. I'd like to take care of some support requests, too, if time permits. Alright. Take things one thing at a time. Alright. Yes, sir. And we have an opportunity to go ahead and save. Gonna take that opportunity to wrap things up here for tonight. So thank you guys so much for watching, whether you're watching live here on Twitch or after the fact on the Twitch VODs or after the fact on the YouTube VODs. However you're watching, thank you very much. Greatly appreciate it. Today's the 5th. Next stream will be Monday, December 9th, 7 p.m. Eastern Time till about 9:30-ish. And we will continue with this. We've got requests to do, and we have explorers. We can explore and visit towns outside of Crossbell and go to the cathedral and Armorica and Tangram and Belgard and all that stuff. So we're going to do a lot of that. We're going to... Probably don't need to talk to everybody because we kind of already did that part. But we'll do whatever the support requests are. And then we will go ahead and visit our good friend, Dr. Joachim Gunter, over at St. Ursula Medical College, assuming he's not out fishing. And maybe he can tell us a little bit about this miracle drug. So I hope you're excited for that. I know I am. I will see you in the next stream.